Alright, welcome to Metroid Zero Mission. We're back at it again, just the two of us, like old times. This is gonna be fun. I love this game. I've been practicing a bit, and I've beaten the game before. This isn't too long of a game, so I'm gonna try to beat it, just in one. We're gonna try to beat it in just one go, one recording session, so, there's gonna be a lot of cuts, so just be prepared for that. Planet Zupus, I called this place home once. In peaceful time, long before evil haunted the caverns below, now I shall finally tell my tale of the first battle here. My so-called Zero Mission. I love the shit out of this game. Which is funny because I hate the original Metroid, but I love this. Because the original Metroid is not the best game, not the best aged game of all time. But, I think that this is a remake of the first game for anyone that doesn't know. So, I definitely do like this version way more, because obviously there's been improvements. Like, for once, like, for instance, they actually have the map, because the first game didn't have a map at all. Like, there's this glorious map right here. The first game didn't have. Oh yeah, Scott, you've never played a Metroid game, right?
Nope.
Have you ever, like, seen, like, gameplay of, like, a full Metroid game?
Nope.
So this is, like, a first-time experience for you?
Pretty much, yeah.
Check out that range.
That's some beautiful range.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, fucking potato range.
Yeah, this is the only game that starts you off of shitty-ass range.
I can see that. You have a less than shitty range, what the fuck?
Bam! The long beam. Now I actually have good range. This is probably, other than Wind Waker, this is probably the game I've replayed the most in my life, even though I got it like 2 years ago, so I'm very familiar with this game, so I'll probably beat it like 3-ish hours. Because this is easily the shortest Metroid game of all. But it's just so good, it doesn't really matter.
Ugh. I can't remember what game I've beaten the most.
Wouldn't it be 1,000 Year Door?
Probably.
Because you've beaten that game a shit ton of times.
Yeah.
Then again, you've also been True Crimes a lot.
Oh yeah, I've beaten True Crimes a lot. I've beaten 1080 a lot. I've beat Majora's Mask quite a few times. Yeah, I'd have to say, like, out of all the games, it'd probably be 1,000 Year Door.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems accurate. Just knowing you. Yeah, we need to play that sometime. Oh yeah, I already forgot we have face cam now. This is our fucking faces for anyone that for some reason has watched our shit before. Yeah, this is the first time we're doing face cam. It's gonna be a thing now. So this is our faces. I'm Cameron. Scott. So yeah, it's gonna be a thing. Oh yeah, this is where I get the missiles. Ow. Shit.
Just casually.
Yeah, I can't. I need the bombs.
Casually walks in acid, perfectly fine.
Yeah. Well, it still hurts.
Ooh. I could tell there was gonna be a boss.
Yeah. It's hella easy though. Fuck. Fuck.
He says it's easy. I like how the missiles don't even explode, they just like tink.
Yeah. Fucking. He gives you something really good if you beat him, so. But you get multiple chances to try to fight him, so it's not that big of a deal.
He fucked up like 6.
Shut up. Oh yeah, I should probably mention right now, this is a Game Boy Advance game, Zero Mission is, but I'm playing it on the Wii U Virtual Console, because honestly, in my opinion, I don't think Metroid games really belong on portable consoles. I think they're more of a home console thing, because they're all about adventure and stuff like that. I think the best one for portable play, though, is easily Fusion, because there's a lot of save states and it's not as open-ended as the other ones, which some people don't really like that. I think it's good for that type of game. Wait, hold on. Did I miss something?
What about me? I
know what you're gonna fucking say, so don't even say it.
Indeed. What was he gonna say?
You're gonna say fucking Other M. I knew you were gonna say that. That's for Wii. That game sucks balls.
Yeah.
God. The thing is that lately people have been trying to defend Other M. It's like, oh, it's not a bad game, it just has a really shitty server. No, anyone that's actually played the game, the controls are god-awful. So it's a 3D game, but guess how you control it?
How?
Not with the nunchuck, with the Wiimote sideways. You're controlling a 3D game with a D-pad.
What the fuck?
It's awful. It's garbage.
That's actually garbage. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's absolute shit.
Other than that, is the game not that bad?
Well, if the game had better controls, yes, it would probably be a great game.
The controls really shitted down that much.
Controls are just a huge thing in games for me, so when a game doesn't have good controls, I'm just like, I fucking hate this. So, and that's not really asking much, just have good controls in a game. Fucking...
That time I swear you hit him, but I guess not.
Yeah, whatever. This boss wasn't in the original game, it's just a Zero Mission thing. Zero Mission adds like a couple mini bosses, but they're all hella easy. Oh. Yeah, now it gives. Yeah, now it gives me something good. The Charge Beam, which I never use in Metroid games because you can get the same like amount of goodness just by rapid firing. But just to show it off. Whee! Energy tank. What the fuck? Where's the fucking bombs at? Like, I'm actually, like, really forgetting now where they are.
If you're just doing it in one session, why do you keep saving?
Because if I die, it would take me back to the last time I saved.
Oh, it's one of those games.
Yeah. Yeah, so saving is actually super important because
that triggers me.
If you forget to save, you kind of just fucked yourself, honestly.
I hate
Okay, yeah, here they are. Yeah.
I hate that kind of shit.
Hey, here's where the bombs are. Now, the bombs are fucking great. Here's the thing I love about Zero Mission and Super Metroid. How much you can cheese the game. Not really...
Just with the bombs?
Not just with the bombs, but there's also things you can do in... A thing you can do in Zero Mission and in Super. You can also do it in Fusion, but it's not as good. You can wall jump. It's really awkward, though, because you have to... It's not like Mega Man X. Well, it kind of is. You only need one wall to wall jump, which is awesome, but it's not like Mega Man X to where you can just hug the wall and do it forever. You have to do that, look away for a split second, and then jump off and then like, hug the wall again. It's super awkward and fast to do, but like once you master it, you can cheese the game so badly.
Have you gotten okay at it?
Yes, because I actually practice it, because I actually didn't know you can wall jump in Zero Mission until like I just found out when I practiced it a few weeks ago. When I practiced at this game a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was under the impression only Fusion and Super Metroid can do it, because well, first of all,
the mechanics a lot better in those? Or is it
well, no, it's because I wasn't expecting it because it's not in the original game, but then, like, I guess, like, oh shit, yeah, you can get rid of these guys just by bombing them. Here's something you can cheese the bombs with, doing this. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you can get up super fucking high if you do it right. I don't know how to do it right. There's like a certain like pattern, but I just do it super fast, and that usually gets the job done. Oh, actually, I want to show something off really quick. Hold on, let me get back to the beginning. Okay, here's what I wanted to show. So first, you need 2 items to do this, or 3 items technically. You need the high jump, which I don't have, that's why I can't jump super high. The long beam to actually open it up. Hold on, once I can find it. It's right, yeah, it's right there. And you also need the space jump, which lets you jump infinite amount of times if you do the pattern right. But there's a way to cheese it.
That's so dumb. What the fuck?
This is why I love Metroid games, just doing stupid shit like that. Like, because I really wasn't... The game doesn't really want you to get that until you get the space jump, which is way later in the game, but... Hey, they put the
bombs in there.
They put the bombs in the game, so...
Cheese.
Cheese Central. So, like, a lot of the, like, new stuff in this game are taken from Super Metroid, which is one of the best games ever made, period. Like, it's so good.
That's personal opinion.
No, like, it's legitimately one of the best games I've ever played. Like, objectively. It's
yeah,
not...
You said you.
What?
You said you. I said that's opinion.
Oh. Fuck off! It is a great game, though. Most, like, lists online of, like, best games ever have Super Metroid and Metroid Prime on there. Because,
Prime, huh?
oh, yeah, I think Metroid Prime is way better than Super Metroid, but that's debatable for most of the community. But, damn, like, I think Super Metroid's definitely more replayable because Metroid Prime's really fucking long. Well, Metroid games are as long as you make them. Like, the first time I played Super Metroid, it took me 6.5...
Fuck?
What? Oh yeah, the item that I got, I can't use it now. Not until the end of the game, which it'll explain once we get there. But for now, I can destroy those blocks that have been blocking my path.
Intriguing.
Yeah, it's kind of like in Super Mario World, you know, to where the yellow exclamation blocks and the green ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the first time I beat Super Metroid, it took me 6.5 hours. Metroid Prime, on the other hand, the first time I beat that game, it took me 17.5 hours. So, you can kind of tell, like, the difference, pretty much. I wonder if I can actually cheese this. Yep, I can.
Intriguing. What does it want you to do regularly?
Well, actually, no, I can't get back up there because of the certain blocks. It wants me to go over here, and get a certain item, which is actually super helpful. In Metroid Fusion, this item is just part of Samus, like, you don't need to get it. It's called the Power Grip, which is hella useful, actually. It makes you grip onto ledges and just roll back onto them, like so. It's hella useful.
Is the butt pirate in this game?
The what?
The butt pirate.
The what?
The butt pirate.
The butt pirate.
The super butt pirate? Whatever his face is?
What the fuck are you talking about?
That one boss that you said literally gives you cancer?
Oh, the Omega Space Pirate. No, that's in Prime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. For people watching that don't know what the fuck we're talking about, in Metroid Prime, there's a boss that is super fucking annoying that I've told this dude about many times, many horror stories about, because you need missiles to beat him, and I ran out of missiles halfway through the fight, so I had to try to beat him without missiles. Well, you don't need missiles, but it's way easier with missiles. But in Metroid Prime, the boss is the Omega Pirate, and holy fucking shit, he is annoying as fuck. If and when we play Metroid Prime, which I really want to do, by the way, when I get to the Omega Pirate, I might have PTSD. It might be way easier than...
It probably will be.
It's probably brain dead easy compared to how I remember it, but the first time I played it, holy shit, I was pissed.
I can't remember a boss that pissed me off in, like, many games besides fucking goddamn it.
What?
I remember.
What is it?
The second to last boss in Paper Mario and the last boss. It's the Shadow Princess and then the X-Naught's fucking main boss.
Yeah, I never got that far. And
Holy AIDS in a fucking basket.
I hate most final bosses in RPGs, honestly, because usually they're not hard, they just have a shit ton of health and really cheesy moves.
Exactly her. It's like the gayest thing ever. She has like, I can't remember how much health. It's a pretty fucking huge amount. But like, so you fucking have to beat her one time. And after you beat her one time, she fucking like, since like the whole there's like a whole like stage system to where like it's like there's like fans watching like whatever.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Well, like after you beat it the first time, so where you're like down to like 0 health, she consumes the entire stage and gets all of her health.
Oh
back.
shit!
Yeah, 'cause she consumes the entire crowd and gets all of her health back.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then
she consumes the crowd?
Yeah, and then gets her health back. And I'm not sure if that's when you get like a moral boost from like everybody in like the entire land and get like all your health back and shit. But like something like that happens after like one of the parts, and she just begins like, and she has like a couple moves that are just fucking ridiculously AIDS because it does like a fuck ton of damage, and I think it's like multi-hit.
Jesus.
Yeah, and you're just like, what the fuck is this, dude?
Yeah. Fuck.
I don't like that boss.
Holy shit. Wait. Can I not make this fucking jump? Okay, there we go. Jesus, that was actually kind of killing me on the inside.
it's pointless because every time you jump back on it, you can just jump out of that camera, please. But yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Ice beam.
Oh, nice. And then every time you fucking since like the Xnauts, the Xnaut boss has like the dumbest gimmick in fucking planet Earth. I swear to God. So like every after every turn, he gets like a little thing, like a little enemy that grants him like a shield.
Yeah.
And you have to destroy the enemy to like break the shield. Well, he also has like little like other enemies near him that I think he also can summon like whenever like randomly, like little mini like Xnaut people, and fucking if you don't damage the shield and kill the other guys and then you'll take a lot of damage because you have him like doing DPS and you have him and the other two, so you have to kill like the other two and then just focus him after. But every turn you don't
what am I doing?
Every turn you don't break the shield, it gives him another little enemy that grants the shield. So there'll be 2 of them you have to kill before you can break the shield, and then I'll stack up to 4.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Sounds
it's fucking stupid. So unless you use like a fucking a huge DP or a fucking huge AOE move, then like it's the dumbest boss fight ever. It's literally the gayest boss fight I've ever fucking had to encounter. It's the dumbest gimmick for a boss fight, at least I've fucking fought. I was like, oh, okay. You keep so many little minions, and then after that, you have, I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be easy, and fucking I just have Down syndrome, but fuck. Every time I played it, I fucking hated it.
Jesus. Oh, do you know what boss I hate? Every fucking boss in Ninja Gaiden Black.
Oh, yeah.
God, every fucking boss sucks in that game. Like, I can't think of one easy boss in that game, other than maybe the first one, which, the first time you play it, you're gonna die like 20 times to him.
Dude, I still haven't seen you play it, and
Holy shit.
I've refrained from seeing anything about it.
Please do. That game needs to be witnessed by everyone on the planet. By either playing the game for the first time, which you're gonna kill yourself if you do that, or witnessing someone play it, which is really funny.
You kept saying don't watch anything about it because of what you wanted to be a surprise for me and Jalen, and I was like,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Even I want all you guys to see that fucking game and witness my misery. Like I recently, well, not recently, like a few months ago, played it again. Only like the first like few stages and or first few areas. There's not really stages, just areas, kind of like this game. And it's not as hard as I remembered it, but I do remember that later... Wait a minute. Yeah, you see that circle on the map?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that means there's something here. I just really don't know what it is. First of all, fuck off. I think I know where it is. Yeah!
I hope you just discovered one of the secret things.
Well, it's not really. It's on the map, so... I like stuff like that. That's why I love Metroid games. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Ninja Gaiden Black. Yeah, I really want to play that game for the channel. Holy shit, it's not an easy game. It's really not. It's most people like consider it one of the hardest games ever made. Yeah, 100%. Like,
what's the boss you said you hated the most
of? The boss I hate the most. I'm trying to think. The hardest boss or the boss that pisses me off the most?
The boss that pisses you off the most.
The fucking story time. So the first time I ever played Ninja Gaiden Black, I was at the end of the game, and the end of the game is pretty much this giant ass like 10-room tower they have to do, and at the very end, it's like a gauntlet of like 5 bosses in a fucking row, and like one of the bosses you fight is like this the statue golem thing, and you have to fight it using a control style completely new. Like, the bottom of the screen tells you how to control everything, but that's the first time you ever do that, the first and only time you ever do that in the game, and you're fighting a really hard boss like that, so that's annoying. And then, right after that, this fucking giant-ass mass of, like, skulls and, like, this giant, like, spider made of skulls and, like, skeleton arms, like, comes out from the lava, and Ryu does, like, the fucking funniest thing I've ever seen in a video game, because this is totally how I felt when I did it, when I saw that. He just fucking yells like, fuck! And that's how I felt. Like, there's another fucking boss, and that's not even the final boss.
Oh,
And
God.
the easiest way to beat that is by shooting you with arrows, because it like kind of walks around a lot, and you can't follow it because it's in lava. And then when it gets on the land, it's impossible to hit it because it hits you first every fucking time. So the easiest way to do it is just to sit back like a bitch shooting arrows. Only problem, the first time I played the game, guess what I didn't have on me? Arrows, elixirs, which give you back health, and stuff that revives you when you die.
Well, don't you think your smartest bet would be have got those anyway?
So there's a save place right before the gauntlet of bosses, but after the tower. So what I did when I respawned at the save point, I walked all the way back down the tower through this graveyard full of like little ghost piranhas that are really annoying to kill, and really you can only use one weapon to kill them because there's always like a trillion after you at one time. Back through the city full of monsters, back to the shop, because at this point I have so much fucking money from killing monsters that I just spent money on a shit ton of arrows, a shit ton of elixirs, like a few talismans of rebirth, which bring you back to life pretty much. I walked back through the city, back through the graveyard, back up the tower again, and then beat the game with all the bosses because I had health stuff. And that was one of the most proud video game moments of my life. And then the game kicked me in the fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. The game does not tell you this. The first time you play the game, you just play the game. There's no difficulty option. When you beat the game for the first time, it says, congratulations, you beat the game on normal mode. Play again in hard mode. Then you unlock hard mode. And then after that, there's very hard. And then there's Master fucking Ninja, which I don't... anyone that's beat Master Ninja...
You have respect for.
Fuck.
Dude, for the first time watching it, you got to play Master Ninja.
Have to play what?
Master Ninja mode.
Well, you have to unlock it, which I've never done.
Oh, God. Oh yeah, because you haven't beaten hard and very hard.
No! I beat the game. Fuck it. I'm not playing through it again. I've already beaten it.